Boy, the way Glenn Miller played songs that made the hit parade. Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days. Intro
Welcome.
song.
That's wonderful. Look
Thank
at
you.
the dog is calm. This is a good place to start.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's just being soothed by your aquatic life behind
He
you.
could be. He's looking. Yeah, it's true. He is looking at the aquarium, and I do need to turn that light off so my poor fish don't stay up all night.
Their whole circadian rhythm is just shot.
Yeah, mess that up for them. Not good.
So you had a few song requests for me tonight, which you know I appreciate. And so I'm going to try one in a different way. And I'm just going to like do it now.
Well, it's a different way, like a different language.
No. Well,
Backwards.
in a manner of speaking, it's a different language.
Are you gonna rap?
No.
Okay. Are you gonna do it with a band?
No. But I am going to remove you from the screen. So.
This is getting more and more disappointing. Okay.
Okay, bye. Hello. Now it's me, all by myself. I can say whatever I want to. He's shaking his head at me. Oh, here's a random banner. You and me, a cool drink on a summer evening. Eyes across the bonfire, wonder what you're thinking. I don't think I've said too much, but I can't keep it together when we accidentally touch. Oh, I can't wait, but I can't wait, baby. This is everything. Lean into me closer, 'cause I wanna tell you something. I've learned how to embrace all my features. The real me's hidden underneath. Do you wanna meet her? You have been my great escape. Hands under my covers, thinking about your face. So I can't wait, but I can't wait, baby. This is everything. Lean into me closer, 'cause I wanna tell you something. What a cruel trick, my friend. I hope this ain't how we end. I used to have my shit together now. I doubt I'll ever get better, and I can't pretend. So here's the text I never sent. You make every room hotter. I'm drowning, you're the water. But I can't wait, baby. This is everything. Lean into me closer, 'cause I wanna tell you something. You and me, a cool drink on a summer evening. Taking it off down to nothing. I've never
Well,
done it on piano before. What do you
oh,
think?
I like that. That was a different arrangement. That was pretty groovy.
Yeah, so it's like a different language.
It is. I like that. And
Enjoy your concert, Rob and Jen. Have a great time.
No, I really enjoyed that. That was fantastic. And curse tracker. There was one curse in that song.
I need that's what I need.
I'm
We
doing
need
curse
it.
tracker.
Yes. It's so funny. I think I said this to you the other day, and then we didn't talk about it on here, but like once I said shit into a microphone and like put it into a song the first time, it was just so liberating for me. Like subconsciously, I can't stop.
Yeah, I think we did have that discussion about how that's kind of found its way into your songs and into your routine on stage.
There's a part of it I would. I'm thinking about my dad, right? And he died in 2016, and he wasn't what I would call a classy fella. He was like your ultimate, like blue collar, came from the wrong side of the tracks kind of guy. And every time I say shit, I think, oh, I'm just like my dad.
How about when Brayton says it?
It hits different when my child says it. I don't
Okay.
like it. I don't like it so much in that sense. But your request this evening was the more sensual numbers, was it not?
Yeah, and then the more down number.
Oh,
But yes,
I might save that for the patrons.
bring me up, bring me down. Yeah, no, I did. I that
right.
was like I like when you went into that mode about a year and a half ago. Where you Grace After
I
Dark.
I remember that would be my other cover band. I was sitting right. No, I know what I was doing. I had my PA set up, and I was just like fiddling with it for a show and practicing. I got this stomp box, which is like a little wooden box that you can
Yeah.
plug into your PA to make like a bass drum sound. I was fiddling with that, and that's how I wrote that song.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And in many ways, I think that song was like a gateway drug in terms of just like owning whatever the thing is I want to sing about and not being afraid of offending somebody.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Which-
good thing in song and in life.
Well, and incidentally, I feel like a fear of offending people has been like a big part of my brain my whole life. Like constantly worried about, did I hurt somebody's feelings? Is somebody offended? Do they
Yeah.
like me? Like it's kind of exhausting.
It's interesting, and because your profession kind of allows you to be a mouthpiece for all different kinds of things, where you can poke and prod into particular parts of culture or things that might offend people, as opposed to like say me, right? I truly have to go through my days when I'm having meetings and in offices where I can't do that. I have to be very careful.
Yeah.
You can kind of get away with it a little bit, and even with that, it took you
It's taken me a long
a little
time.
bit.
And it's funny that you say that because so my new weirdo song is like really taking off. People really like it taking off for me.
Thinking, oh yeah,
And it doesn't I didn't intend it as something that like calls anybody out in particular. No, I was just thinking about reflecting upon my experiences. And people have been offended, like largely people love it, but there have been people that are like, "Why are you crapping on Christianity?" And I'm like, "Whoa, that's not the intent." And then someone in the comments was like, "Hey, that's the point of art is to like nudge culture like that, like poke at it. And if you're offended, maybe you need to reflect. And also, the song did its job."
yeah. Oh,
Which
that's
is-
interesting. Yeah. Go ahead.
Because is that not the point of art? It's like to make us think about things. Like it's escapism, yes, but also like to look at something maybe with a new perspective.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I liked it. Okay, so you had requested the more sensual leading numbers, of which there are maybe 3, and so I'm gonna do my best to all
Okay.
of them.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Any last
Bye.
words?
No, just
No?
play. 3, 2, 1,
Okay.
go.
Okay, farewell. I broke up with a guy 'cause he spelled Saturday wrong. Had it been Wednesday, maybe I could understand. But he was cut like stone, and I felt less alone in the arms of a brick of a man. I'm kind of a coward, so I ghosted his ass. Now I've heard stealing lies with his bare hands. There was nothing wrong with him, it was always me. hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. I met my dirty Danny in 9th grade French, and he had this kind of bad boy thing. We'd make out in his car and he'd take it too far. At least he liked the way I sing. The lines got blurred with his hand up my shirt. I didn't give him enough, so my heart got hurt. Was there something wrong with him, or was it me? Time's not wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. He liked history, and I like history, and it should have been as simple as that. He was cute and smart, played bad guitar, and he really liked to pet my cat. It took a little while to find a chink in the armor. Could have overlooked his temper, could have tried a little harder. There's something wrong with him, it wasn't me. Time's not wasted, though it didn't go too well. Self-inflicted heartbreak hell. But I walked away a little closer to myself. I walked away a little closer to myself. Haven't done that song in a minute. You said I cursed in that? There was no curse in that. You're calling hell a curse?
No.
I said a different word in that song?
You did?
What? No, I did not.
Ghosted?
Ghosted is not a curse.
Nope. His?
Oh, ass. Man, I think everyone needs to swear into a microphone at least once in their life. It's my favorite thing that I get to do.
And your mother's on.
And my mother's here, even better. Mom, I was just talking about, I'm going to actually do it next. I think we're going to take a break from the sensual song, sensual. But I did in my weirdo song, somebody commented on the ad, like, that they were with me until I crapped on Christianity and how dare I. And I responded, I was like, oh my gosh, if my mother thought I was crapping on Christianity, like, she'd box my ears.
And I'm going to give you a pass on crap. That's pretty close to a swear, but I'll let that one slide.
Yeah, it's not a swear. It's a Christian swear.
Frankly, I don't like the word sensual. Let's go with sexy.
Why don't you like the word sensual? Is it like moist?
It's like moist, yeah.
Words can be polarizing, can't they?
They sure can.
My mother has a word that she hates. And I think she might be the only person in the world who hates this word, and I'm so curious. Like, I don't want to say it and make her have to endure the word at the moment. But it's the general word for what you put on top of pizza. Like, you know, I'm going to order a pizza, and then they say, what would you like on it? Do you know the word I'm saying?
Interesting.
It begins with a T. She's here, so I'm not going to say it. She hates that word.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
Isn't that a funny one? But I guess I can see, like, the idea of, like, plopping, I'm going to say plopping instead, things on top of something maybe doesn't sound appetizing. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think we need to dig any deeper.
Okay, well, that was fun to analyze you, Mom. Can you hear my guitar okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It sounded a little soft to me. Any thoughts before I remove you from the screen?
Well, just send me away, but be gentle. Don't do it so harshly.
There's no I'm just going to push the button. You got to rip the Band-Aid, man.
Okay, fine.
My mother, I hate milk. It's my mom. I think I would just love for my mother and I to be analyzed. I don't think there's anything harder that I've been than 16 and kinda curvy, fighting off full-grown men. So I hid myself in baggy jeans and dyed my blonde hair blue. Filled my ears with punk rock, skateboarded down the avenue. My daddy thought I lost myself amongst those vagrant kids, but they saw the danger in my teacher more than anybody did. And they wrapped me up in Rancid, let me know that I was seen. Headphones for the heartache, and my little heart would scream. Here's to all the misfits who don't know where to go. You're one-eyed, three-legged ponies who ain't got no rodeo. The ones hiding in the corner, watching everything we do. Hallelujah, all y'all weirdos, proud to say I'm one of you. Thank you, Eric, I'm so glad. All those Sunday morning servants who were holier than thou, like their shit don't stink. Do they ever think their hypocrisy is loud? At that Last Supper table, did they deny Judas a chair? Or did that man among men say, hey dude, sit over here? We're all fighting for survival, sinners scruffed up everyone. Some people let their scars sing out like tattoos in the sun. When I think of all the places that I've ever felt myself, I swear the honesty is messy and perfection can go to hell. So here's to all the misfits who don't know where to go. You're one-eyed, three-legged ponies who ain't got no rodeo. The ones hiding in the corner, watching everything we do. Hallelujah, all y'all weirdos, proud to say I'm one of you. We got white-collar workers, some of us are blue, who are all just grown-up babies trying to figure out what's true. And so we iron out our wrinkles and we starch that shit real good, just to hide our human weakness and our broken brotherhood. But you wanna know the prettiest thing in my mind, I think, was when our respected pastor went and dyed his whole head pink, so us unrelenting rascals would see him there and know we might feel like the only weed in the garden, but we're not really alone. So here's to all the misfits who don't know where to go. You're one-eyed, three-legged ponies who ain't got no rodeo. The ones hiding in the corner, watching everything we do. Hallelujah, all y'all weirdos, proud to say I'm one of you. Hallelujah, all y'all weirdos, proud to say I'm one of you. It's my favorite thing to sing at the moment as well.
So what in particular is the line that people get upset about?
All those Sunday morning servants who were holier than thou, like their shit don't stink. Do they ever think their hypocrisy is loud? But I think,
Okay.
I think it's just that, oh, Chris, you got it. So many swear words are coming to the habitat. I think it's just that it's a subject people can be sensitive about in general. And now I've invoked Christianity and poked at it, right? And think about, like, when you get offended by something, it's like a gut punch reaction. You don't take time to consider. And I think if people took a moment and thought about what I was saying, I'm not saying all Christians, I'm saying specifically those Sunday morning servants. Like, my intention was like a Sunday morning quarterback.
It's yes, that's correct. That's what it is. It's people that act a certain way.
Right.
And is it
Not
Sunday
all.
morning servants or sermons?
Servants.
Right?
Servants.
So that's anybody. That's wide open.
Yeah, and the point was, like, people who show up to church on Sunday and then leave and forget anything they heard. was what I
Right.
was going for.
Yeah.
And the people who've said that they were upset about it, and then I've given them a thoughtful response, they're like, oh, okay, I understand what you mean now.
Yeah.
But it's just that when you're primed to be offended by something, you're gonna
Well,
take your knee-jerk reaction.
and then it's followed up with the lovely story of the pastor, right?
Right.
A little later, which is what I pulled out of the song.
And a funny thing, there was another person who was offended. They said that I was supporting Christianity in the song.
Fascinating.
Isn't it weird? Like they were like, "Yeah, I was with you until you justified Christianity." That's what it was.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk on and on about religion and how interesting and wild and that is. But it's interesting what people pull out of a song, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Here's what I've pulled out of that song. For a long time, I've been working on a new record, and I was going to call it Family Business. But then I'm like, wait a second, there's a better title in this song that's obviously going to be on whatever the next record is. And I was thinking that I would call the album One-Eyed Three-Legged Pony. But then I'm like, no, Headphones for the Heartache.
Oh, yeah. I like that too.
And then One-Eyed Three-Legged Pony, like I already sell coffee. I could have another coffee blend that's the One-Eyed Three-Legged Pony blend.
Yeah, I don't know that sounds very appetizing, but sure.
Well, people have like crazy coffee names. It'd be fun.
They do have crazy coffee names. That's fine.
Fine. Rain on my parade, man.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, do you want to? What are you going to be performing next?
Oh,
I want to ask you. Well, here's what I want to ask you: is you did have a show last week before I left? Yeah, it was last week.
Last
Correct.
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm always interested. What songs got the best reaction there?
What songs got the best reaction? That's a really good idea, Paula. So many things with the One-Eyed Three-Legged Pony. I do have a graphic designer working on that right now.
Yeah.
Best reaction was that one. The Usual Suspects, Gloria and Poor Man's Daughter.
Okay.
Those are always the ones.
Okay, that sounds good.
I only wound up being able to play 6 songs because there's 3 of us in the round. And I really wanted to play Rogue. So I think I'm going to do that during the Patreon portion this evening.
Okay.
If you are not a patron and you would like to become one, tonight's live stream, we're going to have after the regular live stream at 7:50, we're going to do a patron only one. And even if you're at the free level of Patreon, you'll be able to participate tonight. And it's a little, this is pretty laid back, but it's more laid back.
More laid back.
Can you imagine? And I get a little silly, and sometimes I play the Punky Brewster theme song. You never know. Susan, hello! Where was I going with this? Oh, I was telling you the songs that got the best reaction the other night.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to play first next?
Well, I think I'm going to do this one that I hadn't intended to play.
Okay.
Can you name that already? Does it sound familiar?
Yeah, I know the song. I just don't know the names to your songs.
That's
you can
fine.
send me away while I mull
Whatever.
on it.
Yeah, you mull on it. I bet you'll know. Bye.
Bye.
We ran out of money a couple years ago, honey. Now we're living off a credit card debt. Got our big college jobs, but when the bills come, it's the presents that I try to forget. I wrap them up in style, throw some flowers down, romantic desolation if we thrive. And baby, we're living on a fault line. We know the earth will give in any time, but I got your back and you've got mine. Adventures living on a fault line. Hey, Aunt Nancy. We moved to California for the sun, for our dreams. Ain't that the American way? Our parents back home, sure they miss us and they wish us well, but I know they got a lot to say. Mystics taking up, should've listened when they said, come back home. above water ain't we thriving, thriving. Baby, we're living on a fault line. We know the earth could give in any time, but I got your back and you've got mine. Adventures living on a fault line. Nobody wants to hear our sad song. Two privileged kids with degrees that don't mean shit when you barely exist. I remember when they said you can be anything, kid. Sally Mae's gonna take care of you. The first of my family to be more than my hometown. What a track I only knew. Misbehaving day and late, working every day, choosing bills to pay her food on the plate. With her head under the water, ain't we thriving, thriving. Baby, we're living on a fault line. We know the earth could give in any time, but I got your back and you've got mine. Adventures living on a fault line. Did you figure out the name?
It's Fault Line.
It is Fault Line. Yes, it is.
The song that I did not like at the inception.
Do you still not like it?
I like it more now. It's catchy. It is.
He doesn't like it.
I do. No, that is not true. I don't.
I watched your brain scramble for a response that wouldn't upset me.
Well, that's difficult sometimes.
That was funny. You hate it.
No, I do. That is just not true. I do actually. That song is catchy. I do like it much more now than I did when I first heard it.
Okay. Was it too specific?
Yes, it was a song that was too specific.
That's
one of my big critiques.
That's your primary critique, and
it is.
Okay, so here's what's interesting to me about that is what I am noticing is that the songs that people like the most are the most specific ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that those are the ones that you are initially rebuffed by.
Right, I like the more general country kind of stuff, but it makes sense. I never say take my advice. You ask me something, I give you an answer.
So maybe the new thing is that if you say you don't like it because it's too specific, I'm like, I got a winner.
Yeah, you know, it's really gonna hit. It's gonna land with a lot of people. All the normal humans will love it.
That's so funny to me.
Monster will not. Quick, I wanted to give a quick recommendation for folks before you sing your next song. Maybe you could tie this to a song somehow. Good luck with this.
Okay.
Our son gets most of his learning when school is off from YouTube or movies. So right now he knows about like 8 historical figures: Joan of Arc, Sigmund Freud, Napoleon, Socrates, who else? Genghis Khan. And Billy the Kid. Mm-hmm. He knows about them, a lot about them, because he's been watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And so he's learned a lot about history. However, we have mixed that in with some George Washington. I'm wearing my shirt tonight. So we were you read a book, which is called?
Never Caught, about the slave?
Yep. And we were considering and have not yet gone to go see the movie Young Washington. 2 reasons. One is because they did a little research and not sure how historically accurate it's going to be. And 2 is because I was hoping it'd be more like Young Frankenstein, a little funny. It's not going to be. However, it led us to an excellent documentary on Netflix that I think does capture a pretty complete picture that I don't know if anybody out there has seen of Washington. We're into part 3 now.
It's just called Washington, right?
Washington, I think, yeah. And it really starts off with a lot of his early failures and then moves on to Revolutionary War stuff.
It's on Netflix, and I think I like it because, I mean, I didn't intend to watch it. I didn't even know it existed when I read the book about his runaway slave. So I read this book, I was like, wow, like George Washington wasn't a great person.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's been just an interesting way because Washington is such a he's iconic, but do we ever think of him as like an actual man with flaws? So yeah,
Right.
highly recommend on Netflix, the Washington documentary. Even our 7-year-old likes it. And all right, I am going to tie this in with a song. I take umbrage with the idea that he gets most of his learning from YouTube because I feel like I do a lot of educational activities with him. In fact, that's pretty much all I do with him. And he's reading a fiction book right now. And I said to him, I was like, son, you know, all the smartest people I know read books. And he's like, well, I'm not going to learn anything from this because this is fiction. And then tonight he was reading the book and he came up to me. He says, Mama, what's a scythe? What's a
Ooh.
spade? What's a pitchfork? And I'm like, see, dude, you're learning from fiction.
Yes, excellent.
Very proud. And I also want to say that I learned something from our child, which is that we do, in fact, have leeches in the wild here in
Oh,
Massachusetts. Didn't know that before, and I know that now. Guess how I know that now? Okay, anything else to say before I do my entirely related song?
No, go ahead.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
He walked right up to me and said, I don't want to read this shit. I just want to do my own thing. I really thought a child of mine would do their best to stay in line and worry about everyone else's opinions. But he says, give me a rule, I'll break it. If life's a soda pop, he's gonna shake it. Oh Lordy, I'm in my glory, and I ain't got no control. It's just daily letting go. It's his story, and I'm just holding his little hands while they'll still let me in. Let the waterworks begin. Every day, every day. I told him I got a couple cool skills I'll teach him now, and someday he will appreciate the time with Mama. But he doesn't want to play an instrument, don't like fiction books a tiny bit, ain't gonna pretend even to spare my feelings. The boy says, give me a rule, I'll break it. If this life is a soda pop, he's gonna shake it. Oh Lordy, I'm in my glory, and I ain't got no control. It's just daily letting go. It's his story, and I'm just holding his little hands while they'll still let me in. Let the waterworks begin. Every day, every day. That boy don't like no vegetable. He's a full-grown man at 6 years old. He'll cut you deep, then pull you close, 'cause ghosts ain't real, but you never know. He ain't a fan of politics, but he's paying attention. Blame his parents. He's the smartest, stubborn soul I've ever seen. How the hell did he come from me? Oh, give him a rule, he'll break it. If this life is a soda pop, he's gonna shake it. Oh Lordy, I'm in my glory, and I ain't got no control. It's just daily letting go. It's his story, and I'm just home. begin. Well, hello.
I was just thinking that you probably have an album worth of songs about your son. At least an EP.
Well, let's think about this. There's Mothers.
Yeah.
There's The Sharpest Arrow.
Yeah. Keep going.
There's Who's Raising Who.
Keep going.
Just Loving You.
Keep going.
Soda Pop.
Yeah. We don't count Big Big World, I guess, so that one.
Oh
So I
yeah,
have
that's
more.
kind of just a
But
YouTube.
there's probably one or two more that we're not counting here. There's at least five.
There's 5. There's an EP. There is.
Yeah.
What would I call it? Motherhood.
I guess there's this.
So I realized the other day I was signing a gajillion CDs,
Yeah.
and I realized that I do in fact have an album that's like done. It's done. And I've landed on the title, I think I've landed on 3 Days in Austin,
Okay.
because it was something I recorded when I just had 3 days in Austin and the studio was available, and we went in there and recorded some songs.
Ooh,
Isn't that fun?
that is fun. I like that.
Oops. And also a live album. Look at me
Yeah.
go.
3 days or 3 nights. I like 3 nights in Austin.
3 nights in Austin? Oh, ooh. That sounds more
I know.
sensual.
It sure does, doesn't it?
I mean, if I scream anything, it's sensuality. I
I
think when
get, I
people think of me and my art,
yes.
that's what comes to mind.
Maybe 3 days in Austin could be the album, and the fanfic could be 3 nights.
What would the cover be if it was 3 nights in Austin? It would be me just like at a bar but checking my watch because it's late.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was gonna say one would be it'd be you in a bed in a hotel with like searching for Murder She Wrote or in a
That's what it would be. With
book.
my feet up.
Yeah, yeah,
I've stacked pillows and I'm.
yeah. Next to you on the bed would be the heating pad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess we're just giving away all my secrets now. Like, I don't travel without a heating pad.
True.
My quirk, one of them, I have many, is that I like the air conditioning real cold and the
Sure
heating
do.
pad real hot.
Sure do.
Ooh, there's
Yeah,
an album title.
sure do. And
Wait, we have a question. We have a
I know I
question.
saw that. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to show it. Okay. How did I learn to play, and who are my top 3 influences?
Love it.
I started piano lessons when I was 5.
Yeah.
And so I had that sort of background. And then I distinctly remember summer after 6th grade telling my mother, I'm never going to do this as a job. When am I ever going to need to know how to read music and play Bach? And then I quit piano lessons. And then shortly thereafter, I encountered the band Hanson, and I fell in love with them and realized they were my age. And I was like, shh, I could do that. I know how to play the piano. And then I grabbed a guitar, and I kind of taught myself by listening to Hanson and Jewel. And I would get Acoustic Guitar Magazine because they'd have the lyrics and little chord diagrams. So I just kind of taught myself guitar. The first song I learned how to play was Who Will Save Your Soul by Jewel. And so, but I don't think that those 2 artists are necessarily my songwriting influences. I
Right.
think for a very long time it was Tori Amos, to my own detriment, which I could get
Hmm.
into. Um, and it's like Swedish pop music, like ABBA and Ace of Base style, like hooky writing, and John
Yeah.
Prine.
Yeah. I was gonna say John Prine is one that I that has is over the last several years I think has really become part of it. Right.
It's really grown on me. I think I'm a slow burn in everything I do. It takes me a long time to figure out how to do anything. And I'm just realizing that as much as I love pop music, what I do best is just tell little stories.
I think and you would have said maybe if this was 10 years ago, it might have been somebody like Petty or maybe
I was just going to throw Petty in there, but he only asked for top 3.
yeah, yeah, no, but I think it evolves a little bit. I think early on it probably was. Or at least
Yeah.
maybe mid career, early career, as opposed to when you first got started. I think Petty was one, Fogerty was one that you paid a lot of
Yeah.
attention to. Read books by him.
Yeah.
Who was your first concert?
Oh, Michael, I love questions. This is so much
Yeah.
fun. Okay, so my first concert was Tori Amos and Alanis Morissette, the 5.5 weeks tour. And my mother brought me, and I remember, you know what, or was it Lilith Fair? It might have been Lilith Fair. It's one of the two. Anyway, I remember sitting, it was the same summer of 98, and I was sitting there in the audience looking at Tori Amos and her band on stage, and I thought to myself, someday I'm going to play music with those people. And funny turn of events, the bass player that was on tour with Tori Amos then produced he produced Daughter for me, and he produced Saltwater Country. I'm the Apple and Reasons because he lives near me, and now we're really good friends.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I love thinking of that moment though, because I feel like I like willed that into reality.
Yeah. And when did you first, you went from like picking up teaching yourself guitar to when did you start doing like knock around kind of open mic type things? How old were you?
I didn't even start with open mics. You know that? I was so lucky because, all right, so I picked up the guitar in like December
Yeah.
of 97, let's say. I think that's what it was. And then the following May, the high school did a concert, like a
Okay.
talent show for high schoolers.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how it came to be that I got on that stage, but they let me, a little seventh grader, participate. So my first performance, I did "Who'll Save Your Soul" with my electric guitar.
Oh, cool.
And
Yeah.
then a couple years later, I heard that there was this coffee shop opening in the next town over called the Hardware Cafe, and
Hmm.
that they were going to have musicians. And so I had my dad drive me over there, and I just like walked in with my acoustic guitar and said, "Can I audition?" And this John Saris let me walk in and play a couple songs for him, and then he got his calendar out and he said, "When do you want to play?" And he let me play. I played every week that whole summer,
Yeah.
multiple times. And that is how I learned how to do this. I had no fear. Nobody ever implied to me that I wasn't good at it, even though, like, my gosh, I could never watch videos of those days. And thank God somebody let me just figure it out. You know, the
Yeah.
audiences were full every
And
night, and they were listening, and it was so
and
cool.
and I want to get time 7:45 ish. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
talk time, but however, we can talk more on the patron part of this either this week or next week about some of the other things that came out of that, like who gave you a tip while you were down there, and some
Yeah.
famous people that you played with and seen. And but you also had supportive parents, right? That
Yeah.
that 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 encouraged, and I think that's a thing that you and I have in common. We both had and are, I hope, supportive parents to our kids, in particular to Brayton, who, whatever the endeavor is, we kind of
Go
let
for it.
give him the
To
ability to
try.
go for it, to try and see if he likes it. There's nothing
And I
we won't
think,
do.
you know, I guess we'll just say this and then go over to the patron thing. And Marlene, I actually just got an offer to do a house concert in Oregon. So I would love to meet you soon
Yeah.
too. Marlene's a distant cousin. We discovered each other through
There
ancestry.com.
we go.
What was I talking about?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
So I also taught private lessons for a very long time. And I remember having students come and saying they wanted to sing, but that they couldn't because so and so told them they couldn't. And it really stripped people of their voice, you know, and nobody ever said that to me.
mhm.
And I don't, if anyone had ever said to me that I wasn't good at music, I wouldn't be here. Like, it would have taken one mean voice to take this away from me. So, like, that is my big soapbox in life, is like, even if you think it's funny, like, never tell someone that they can't do a thing.
Yeah.
Whatever, even if it's not singing. And that's what we try to do with our child, is like, don't even imply that maybe they can't do it. Like, let them
Yeah.
try,
And
because like there's so much power in believing that you can do it.
and maybe do one more song before we go. But I would say we should think about this and talk about this sometime. If you were 13 now and your songs had to go out on social media, I don't know that you would be doing this 20 years from now.
No,
Because
because I
I
was too
just
sensitive.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I came to this in many ways. I came to this to find self confidence, to find self identity.
Yeah.
And if anyone had told me I wasn't good at it, like, I would have felt it in my whole being.
And I think social media suffocates people that way. As much as it can expand the world for folks, it can suffocate those kinds of things. So anyway, go ahead. Why don't you do one more song, and then
Yeah.
we'll slide over to Patreon.
And like on the subject of parenting, I'll go with this one. But like even now, like I do this and I know I'm good at this, but I get one marginally negative comment on something like an ad, and it really can like I'm better at it now, not letting it become true in my brain. But it's so hard, you know. The internet, like we think that this is anonymous and that it won't impact somebody, but whew.
Be less specific.
What?
So
Oh,
be
you.
less specific.
All right. Goodbye, Scott.
Goodbye.
I don't know if my mama's still here. I'm gonna be a better parent than my mom was. I'm gonna win a golden medal from the PTA. And my kid will wear his sunblock, double knotted sneakers won't fall off, and he'll always get good grades. I had organic fresh fruit cut in pieces. I made smiley faces, you know, like you do. But the truth was hard to take. He went on hunger strike for cake, and I learned early to let go and bend the rules. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and the sky ain't always blue. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? There are days I think I'll dress up like a lady, but I've settled into sweatpants, ain't it great? 'Cause you can't climb in a sandbox in stilettos, and there's a superhero standoff that won't wait. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and the sky ain't always blue. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? As it turns out, you don't need much sleep to make it. 3 hours every night for 6 months straight. And looking in the mirror, my inheritance is clear. I'm so glad that what I see is my mother's face. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and the sky ain't always blue. Who's raising who? Who's raising who? Real life ain't a movie, and it seems I've stepped into my mother's shoes. Who's raising who? All right.
All right.
Patrons, we'll see you on the Patreon. And if you're not a patron, you could go become one. Even the free level, you can do the live stream tonight.
Final curse tracker 7.
7. You know what? I think every song I did had a
Except for
swear
the last
except
one.
the last one. Look at me
Correct.
go! Rebel
Look at you
without
go.
a cause. Okay. See you on Patreon. Bye.